Hey guys, Tim with VDL here. Wanted to talk to you today a little bit about Google business listings and the benefits of having them registered, if you haven't already, and kind of what you can do with it once it's registered. And then kind of the key point I wanted to touch on today is the insights or analytics. Yeah, so with these insights or analytics, what they're showing you is you know, how people are interacting with your Google business listing and kind of how they found you. So there's different calls to action and things that your listing can provide once you've registered it. So these insights right here, you got website, directions, calls and, photos and videos that you have posted on here. It's kind of showing, like what's happened. Uh, Here you got the graph kind of showing like the date and corresponding interactions per day. Up here it's showing whether they've been interacting with your Google Maps. I mean, yeah, you're listing via Google Maps or via search, only. So it's kind of showing that, and you can isolate it, which is kind of neat. So the filters are cool. Um, and this data right here too, you can segregate it between month, week, or quarter. Um, so what, right now we're actually looking for at the stats for a company that I've been working with recently. They're actually, back in my hometown. They're a referral that we got, and it's pretty cool. We live out, in Washington State now in the greater Seattle area, and I'm still, helping folks back in Missouri. Just, it's kind of fun. I love the internet for that reason. But anyways, what we're looking at here. Let me get my little pen tool out. Is this blue is organic search. So in the last week, they've had 224 people, find them organically, and for those of you that don't know what I mean by organic search, I'm talking about, see, about 1,000 people have found them too, organically. Is like searching generic terms like dock builder at Lake of the Ozarks, for example. So like these folks are a dock building company at the Lake of the Ozarks, so that should ping, and so should all their competitors if they're doing it right. And then the green is people that search them out directly. So that's folks that already know who they are via referral, current customers, or folks that have found them via other marketing methods, which is kind of neat too. To see that. Oh, got to turn off the pen tool. And we've already gone over this and this here. And so the only way that they could gain access to this is by registering their listing, which is super cool. And I'm happy I was able to talk them into it. Because they've been around since 1988 and didn't know about the listing and how it worked. And this is just one cool aspect of it that I wanted to cover today. And I kind of just wanted to go over, kind of my next steps for them, for their journey, and helping them, kind of like see the value in just working holistically. Like your website isn't just a billboard; it is a living organism that you can use to generate leads. Social media isn't just a place to like post funny pictures and memes. It's a tool to gain leads and share, your company's brand and personality. And the content that you create and syndicate through social media and your website and and other social platforms like Medium, for example, if it suits your business. All that kind of like increases your authority, in the business that you're in. And it helps your organic search, your SEO. The more people interact with you, the better off you are, and the higher in the ranks that you climb, which is what you want. Um, and you know, to cement that point right there. So a month ago, I added a bunch of images that I put in from my photo shoot when I was on location before we moved out here. And like almost 1,000 people have looked at those images. From those 1,000 people that have looked at those images, you know, 60 called almost. You got 30 people wanted to check out the shop. You got over 100 people wanting to look at the website. You know, I think that's pretty good. You know, but the cool part is, you know, we can do better. You know, like right now they haven't really signed on for any type of like, you know, social media management or any type of like content, you know, creation, retainers or anything like that. You know, it's something we'll propose to them in the future. Uh, but today's lesson was just kind of to show, you know, the power behind it. And you know, just to give context, you know, the lake area is, you know, I might have said this already, but you know, the lake area is a seasonal community. The local population is kind of small, you know, and but the importance of the Google listing, you know, even though these numbers are smaller in comparison to like other areas like the greater Seattle area where we're living, you know, like you'd see these numbers climb considerably, you know, if the business was downtown, for example. Um, is you know it's really good for them. Sorry, I almost lost track of what I was talking about. But anyways, I'm gonna sign out here. But I want you guys to kind of like you know think about this a little bit and let it sit and you know consider what you know registering your listing can do for you. You know it's not hard to do. You know I do get it though. If you don't have the time, you know that's where someone like me comes into play. You know like I want to work with people. You know they're doing so much with their business that you know they don't have the time to do it on their own anymore, and they need someone to help them with that and facilitate that. Those are the people I want to work with. You know, and for those do-it-yourselfers, I don't mind teaching because you guys aren't in my client base, and who knows, you guys might be creatives like me, and there's potential to collaborate in the future. So, I mean, why not build other people up? But anyways, done talking. You guys take it easy. Tim out.